Hey guys, back at from a pet here. Guys, for so many of us, year after year, season after season, we find ourselves buying the same seeds. But guys, we don't have to do that. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to save your seeds so you don't have to go buying the same exact veggie and herb and seeds year after year. I'm gonna show you how to identify when is the right time to harvest the seeds, because it's not just about allowing them to go to seed. You gotta know when is the right time to harvest them. So guys, without further ado, let's get started. Seed saving money by saving your seeds. Guys, it is spring and everything is just popping, but at the same time a lot of my vegetables and greens from over the winter are now going to seed. So guys, I wanted to give you a quick tip on how to save your seeds from your previous season so that you never ever have to buy the same seeds again. So guys, here I have my mustard greens and they're just now beginning to go to seed. You can see the little seed pods that are forming right beneath each flower. I'm leaving these flowers for the pollinators to enjoy. First of all, I absolutely love looking at these beautiful flowers, but the bees and the pollinators absolutely love it. I'm also still enjoying my mustard greens. But on this side, my tatsoi bok choy has completely gone to seed. And I wanted to show you real quick the different stages of the seeds. You can see at the very bottom here, we have some seeds that are still green. In the middle, we have some that are turning yellow. But what you want to do is you wait until your seeds are completely brown, like this. Wait until they're completely dry. And then you literally just have to rub them in between your fingers. And there you'll see a ton of seeds. So guys, I have a ton of tatsoi blossoms that I'm gonna be tatsoi seeds that I'm gonna be harvesting. I'm gonna harvest the brown ones now. You want to make sure you harvest them before they get too dry, because what will happen, they'll start popping open like these. These are very dry. They actually started popping open. You can see they're open there, and what will happen, they'll just fall on the ground, which is not a bad thing if you want them to fall in the bed and just grow again next season. I do have a whole bunch of bok choy that popped up from the previous spring that had popped up. But if you want to control it and be able to harvest it and save it and separate it, go ahead and harvest as soon as you see them turning brown. Otherwise, if you get it too early, they won't be viable, so you wait until it turn brown. I also have Chinese broccoli. Look at this, guys. My Chinese broccoli is now going to seed. You can see all the seed pods. So I'm going to have a ton of Chinese broccoli seeds. And you can see, look at that, guys. Look at the bees. The bees just absolutely love all of these flowers everywhere. The bees are just enjoying these flowers. So it's really good to leave them there. You can see my basil is about to go to seed. I'm not going to allow it to go to seed because I want to enjoy the basil, and it does get a little bit, the taste does change sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I notice the flavor changes when it allowed to go to seed. Plus I still have a ton of basil seeds from previous years. Tomato is another plant you can do that with. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. We have a little visitor that is hold on, let me focus in. Hold on, where did he go? There he goes. That is, hold on, trying to focus. That's a monarch butterfly caterpillar right there. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna relocate him to my milkweed. That's why, guys, it's very important to have milkweed in your garden to keep the monarch caterpillars from eating your food. Speaking of seeds and milkweed, let's look at my milkweed. I think he might have migrated from my milkweed, because my milkweed had a big fat caterpillar monarch caterpillar yesterday. So either he, yeah, I think that might be him over there. So talking about seeds, I just harvested my milkweed seeds, and this one isn't fully dried yet. But since I harvested a ton of seeds yesterday, I'm going to show you what milkweed seeds look like. Let's see. Let's open this one up. This one isn't completely, yeah, it's not dried. I'm going to show you what, I'm going to switch real quick and show you what I harvested yesterday from my milkweed, because they have really amazing seeds. So guys, these are what the milkweed seeds look like. It's like a very light cotton, and each cotton thing has one seed on it. So I do have milkweed seeds available on my Etsy store. Milkweed is really great. Milkweed is a host for the monarch butterfly. They feed on it, they lay their eggs on it, feeds on it, and then they become caterpillars, and then the caterpillars become butterflies. So I'm gonna go relocate that caterpillar. I'm guessing that he moved on, because normally they stay on the milkweed plant, but I guess because it's completely out of leaves, you know, I've had quite a few caterpillars on it. Plus I had several young milkweeds plants below it, but they literally ate everything. I'm gonna relocate this one just in case he decides he's gonna start munching on my tomatoes. I haven't had any issues with my tomatoes lately. Let me find them. Ooh, feels so weird. That's what he looks like. This is a monarch caterpillar. You know, you can transfer them to milkweed, transfer them to dill. They do like dill, and they do like parsley, but I usually just let them eat my milkweed. I actually just transplanted like four to six milkweed plants yesterday, little seedlings that I was going to transplant elsewhere. So let me go ahead and put him on there. He is trying to get away. Let me put him on. This is a milkweed plant that I just transplanted. It was a little sucker that I just transplanted, so I'll leave him here so he can find that and eat it. My milkweed is completely eaten off because, as I said, I had a couple caterpillars on it, so a few. So they ate it clean, but not to worry, they'll eat it all the way down to stalks, and it will grow. It grows right back. You know, I have my dill that's gonna go to seed. I already have a lot of dill seeds, but you know, it's absolutely beautiful, so I'm leaving it there for the flies and the bees and the butterflies. And over here I have my yard-long beans that I grew from seeds that I saved from last year. As a matter of fact, look guys, that was my first blossom. It's closing up now, but it was my first blossom for the season. So let me tell you, yard-long beans are by far the best tasting bean I've ever had in my life. When you stir fry it, it tastes like edamame, like you're eating edamame. Really delicious stir fried. As I said, the beans are yard-long beans. They grow up to like 2 to 3 feet long. Really delicious. Done from seeds. I not only have them here, but I have them growing along the trellis here, in between my cucumbers. I have my yard-long beans that are just now beginning to catch up. But you see, a couple of them have already grown. So I'm gonna have tons of beans. This is gonna grow, take over the trellis, and I'll be able to easily harvest my beans. And how could I possibly end the video without showing you this haul of seeds, guys? This is my callaloo patch from last spring. I hardly harvested any, just allowed it to go to seed, and now it's absolutely covered with seeds. But not only that, some of the seeds popped out, and I have callaloo growing all over this side of the garden. So I have enough callaloo to probably get a couple good meals out of. Plus, even those are also going to seed. Anyway, guys, this is supposed to be a very quick update, just to let you know that you can drop some seeds, save some seeds, and drop them next year, and save yourself a whole lot of money. Till next time, bye now.